Hi, Chef Val here. I have a special announcement. The 2025 Vegan Health Bundle is now available for purchase. It's available for purchase for only 10 days from Saturday, March 1st until Sunday, March 9th. The Vegan Health Bundle has over $5,000 worth of merchandise, and there's over 80 different things in the bundle. And it's yours for only $49. It's an incredible deal. And in the bundle this year, I have two things I've submitted. One of them is my Healing with Foods, 3 classes, an informative booklet. The booklet itself is over 50 pages long. And the 3 classes are classes that I taught last year, where I teach you how to make poultices, specialty teas, and ways that you can use food to heal the body. The classes feature ume plum paste, miso, basil, one of my all-time favorites, dead nettles. I teach you how to make a cabbage poultice and a tofu poultice. So that's my Healing with Food series that's in the bundle. The other thing that I have in the bundle is my new cookbook, Sensational Sublime Sea Vegetables. This is cookbook number 7 for me, but this is cookbook number 1 in an e-cookbook format. So that means it's a digital download for you in the bundle. You see, the bundle is a digital bundle. So when you purchase it for the low price of $49, you get sent everything that's in the bundle, and then you can browse through it and look and see what you like. For instance, there's one of my favorite things is yoga. There's actually 2 different yoga video series in the bundle. So one of them is from Angelica, where she has a beginning guide to yin yoga. And another one is Mindfulness in Motion, which is a yoga fusion class with LA Maggers. And this looks like a really good yoga series. I'm excited about that. And so all of these things are in a digital download for you. So my new cookbook, you can go and you can print it off yourself and you'll have all the recipes. In the bundle also is some contributions from Chef AJ. And she has a few different things, such as a 5 video series of your Best Life Conference. And she also has submitted to the bundle something that she did with Melissa Maris. So Melissa Maris and Chef AJ are kind of the leaders in our beautiful bundle, and they do such a wonderful job. So there's many things in the bundle that you are going to find really interesting. And guess what? Dr. John McDougall, who recently passed away, there's kind of a contribution in there, which is the legacy of Dr. John McDougall, which is a collection of his lectures. So this is an amazing thing that's in the bundle just by itself. And that's just one of the items. Now, my dear friend Sid Nodder has contributed something very interesting. It's a book about reading labels. So this is so important because you go to the store and you get really confused about reading the label and you don't know what things mean. So Sid has this wonderful contribution in the book. And then there's also some spiritual things, which I really like. And so there's The Magic of You by Connie DeCramer. And so this is a spiritual guide, how to love yourself more. I love it. I mean, it's very uplifting and peaceful. There's something very good in the bundle this year. Jennifer Diamond has contributed her book, Give Plants a Chance. So this is Jennifer's cookbook, but the introduction of the book is really amazing. Jennifer shares her incredible healing journey. She had many health issues, and she shares this in her book about vegan, whole foods, and how they helped heal her body. So these are just some of the things that are in the bundle. Again, $49 for over $5,000 worth of merchandise. You really want to get this bundle. Now today, I wanted to share with you a recipe out of my new sea vegetable cookbook. This is one of my favorite recipes that I adore, okay? It's peanut butter mousse, all right? And so all of my recipes are vegan. I use organic ingredients, they're whole foods, and I don't use any white refined sugar. I do recommend that you use organic ingredients, although I don't put organic in front of every ingredient in my recipes because that would be redundant. But anything you can do that when you're shopping, you can look for organic food because we don't want pesticides and chemicals sprayed on our food. So just look for that whenever possible. So I've already done the beginning of the recipe ahead of time because you have to, you have to prep it ahead of time. So the beginning of the recipe starts with 1.5 cups of your favorite non-dairy beverage. Now I've used a soy beverage because I like the creaminess of the soy because it has a high protein component to it. But just choose your favorite non-dairy beverage, and it's 1.5 cups. And then I use 1/2 cup of brown rice syrup. That is my favorite sweetener because it's made from whole organic brown rice. It'll never spike your blood sugar level. I also add 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. I add the maple syrup because I want to give the dessert a little bit more sweetness, because if I'm serving people who are not used to desserts that don't have white refined sugar in it, sometimes they want a little more sweetness. So you'll notice in some of my dessert recipes, I add just 1 or 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, and it just uplifts the sweetness of the dessert. And then I have 2 tablespoons of agar flakes. So this is the sea vegetable agar flakes. Agar flakes, when you cook them into a recipe, and they have to be cooked, they solidify whatever it is you're cooking. So they act like Jell-O in whatever you're cooking, but we don't want to use Jell-O because that's an animal product, right? But agar flakes is what you want to use. And agar flakes is high in calcium, iron. It's fantastic for you. So you put all of those ingredients in a pot, you bring it to a boil, and then you reduce it to a low temperature and you let it simmer for approximately 7 to 8 minutes. Agar flakes have to be cooked for 7 minutes or they won't get activated and your end product will not solidify. It's very important. You need to cook the agar flakes for at least 7 minutes. Most of my recipes, by the time you're done cooking them, they will be cooked for 10 minutes. So you're well over the 7-minute recipe. So after those ingredients have cooked for 7 minutes, you take 1/4 cup of your non-dairy beverage and you dissolve 2 tablespoons of kudzu root in there. Kudzu root is a thickening agent and it helps to make the pudding creamy. So when it comes to creating pudding, and I have other pudding recipes in my cookbook too, the combination of agar flakes and kudzu root are 2 thickening elements that go into the pudding recipe that make your end product very creamy and delicious. Trust me. After you add the kudzu, it thickens on the stove. You put it in the refrigerator and you let it get completely cold. This is very important. So it needs to be in there for a couple hours. I mean, it has to be very, very cold. You have to let it set up and become cold. All right. So that's what I have here. This is the cold item set up here. Here, let me show you what it looks like. Do you see how it's thickened and solidified? That's what it looks like. All right. And now what we want to do, we're going to put this in the food processor because we need to puree this thickened, I don't know what to call it, this thickened part of the recipe that was in the refrigerator, right? You just put that into the food processor like so. All right. With all that sweet goodness. And then you take 2/3 of a cup of peanut butter. I adore peanut butter. Okay. If for some reason you're not a fan of peanut butter, you could use like an almond butter or a cashew butter or something like that. But that's the general gist of the recipe. It's a peanut butter mousse. So we're putting 2/3 of a cup of the peanut butter in there, like so. And then you puree this up, and it's going to create this beautiful, fluffy mousse. So you need to scrape it down at least once. Make sure you get all that delicious goodness scraped down there. Okay? You are going to love this recipe, trust me. All right, that should be good. And you're going to take some of this peanut butter mousse. Look at that. Can you see that? I see that beautiful thickness. Look at that. Oh, look, we got a curly cube. We got a curly cube coming up off of it. Wait, we got to taste it, right? I'm telling you, this is one of my all-time favorites. Oh, look. So good. So good. Look at that. Peanut butter mousse. Some of the other recipes in the Sea Vegetable Cookbook, these are some of the other dessert recipes. I have a chocolate chip cookie with the sea vegetable nori. This one also has nori in it. It's a crispy pecan sunflower seed nori crisp. This one here is a chocolate candy with the sea vegetable nori, walnuts, and raisins. Beautiful, delicious candy. This is blueberry pear Canton. This is made with agar flakes also. And another recipe that's made with agar flakes is my vanilla pudding and chocolate pudding. And I swirl the two together. Absolutely delicious. So that's my peanut butter mousse recipe. I hope you get a chance to make it. And also, I hope you get a chance to purchase the 2025 Vegan Health Bundle. Now remember, it's for sale from Saturday, March 1st until Sunday, March 9th. You can't get it after March 9th. If you want to purchase this on March 10th, I'll have to tell you, I'm sorry, it's not available anymore. This unique collection of myself and the other 80 people that have contributed to this unique bundle is never going to be available again. It's over $5,000 worth of merchandise, and it's yours for $49. How are you going to purchase this incredible deal? The link to purchase the 2025 Vegan Health Bundle, which includes my brand new cookbook, Sensational Sublime Sea Vegetables, and also includes my 3-video series, Healing with Foods. If you go to my website, macroval.com, it's right on the homepage. Click the link to purchase it. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, the link will be in the description. And if you're watching this on Instagram, the link will be in my bio. Make sure you take advantage of this. $49 for over $5,000 worth of merchandise. This is an incredible deal. But remember, you got to do it before March 9th. You got to take advantage of this before March 9th. Thank you so much. And for now, get in the kitchen and cook healthy.